What's up guys, and welcome once again to Kwapong Kreatives, and my name is Benjamin. In today's video I'm going to talk about how I use 1, 2 and then 3 simple steps or 3 simple adjustment layers to whiten eyes and teeth in Photoshop. Welcome back guys, and thanks for staying. So this is the image I'm gonna use for today's video, and I'm gonna keep today's video very short and straight to the point. I'm going to begin by duplicating my background layer with Ctrl J, and then the first adjustment layer that I'm gonna select for the video is my hue and then saturation. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to send my saturation all the way to -100. So later on in the video I'm going to explain why I use these 3 adjustment layers. So for now I'm just going to close the adjustment layer and then select the second one, which is my brightness and then contrast. So I'm also going to select that one, make no changes and then leave it. And the third adjustment layer for the video is gonna be the color balance. So I'm as well going to select the color balance and then leave it as it is. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to group all these 3 adjustment layers and then add a layer mask to the group. So I'll make a selection of the 3 layers and then use Ctrl J to group them and then add a layer mask. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invert the mask with Ctrl I. Alright, so we've gotten back to where we started from, and at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my soft brush and then making sure that my foreground color is white. Then I'll paint over the eyes. So I'm going to select my soft brush with my foreground color selected, and that is white. I'm going to paint over the eyes. So I'm zooming in a little and then paint over the eyes. So at least at the moment I'm seeing some slight changes happening in the eyes, and this is from the saturation -100. That is where I'm getting this effect from. So in a couple of seconds I'm going to explain to you guys the purpose or the reason for me selecting these 3 adjustment layer. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom back and then see a quick before and then after. So this is before we started, and then this is what we have at the moment. Okay, so going back to my groups, my first adjustment layer, which is the hue and then saturation. For this one I see that you can see that my saturation is turned down to -100, and the purpose for me selecting saturation and the purpose for me turning my saturation down all the way to -100 is to kill any color in the eyes. So maybe if the model or the subject eyes appears to be yellowish, then the saturation -100 is going to take down all yellows in the color. If the eyes appears to be reddish, whatever color the eyes appears to be, the saturation -100 is supposed to kill any color in it and then keep it colorless. That is how I can put it to make it clearer. All right, so I'm only going to turn my saturation to -100 and then leave it like that. And then the second one, which is the brightness. So the purpose for me selecting the brightness and the saturation adjustment layer is just for me to adjust the exposure of the eyes. So maybe if I'm working on an image that the eyes is underexposed, then I can use the brightness to correct the exposure, and then if the eyes is overexposed I can as well use the brightness to dim it down. So that is the purpose for this. I'm gonna demonstrate just a little so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. So for this particular image I'm just going to overexpose it, and this is what I mean, which looks really unrealistic anyway, but then I hope you guys get the point I'm trying to put across. So if maybe the eyes is also overexposed and when I want to underexpose it, then I'm going to bring it down all the way to this point. So we see the purpose and the effect, or the reason why I select I add the brightness and the contrast also to the 3 layers. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna go is the color balance, and the reason for me selecting this is just for me to colorize the eyes. So maybe if I want the eyes to appear bluish, then I can go to my color balance and then at the yellow and then blue slider push slightly to the blue just to make the eyes appear bluish. So this is what I have for now. I'm going to turn down my blue all the way to 23, increase my brightness a little like so. Good. So just a quick before. So before, this is what we have, and then after, this is what we have. So guys, this is the video I have for you guys for today. And like I said earlier on, this is not the best way for doing it, but this is the best way for me, and I just want to share with you guys. Thanks for staying and thanks for watching the video. I know and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and all I want to say, guys, support the channel by subscribing, by liking the video, by sharing, drop some comments, and I'll gladly respond to them. See you in my next video, and bye guys.